Dear guests, welcome to the University of Nicosia Medical School's graduation ceremony. We're now ready to start. Please stand to welcome the academic procession.
Please be seated. Honorable Minister of Interior, Honorable Minister of Health, Your Excellency the Ambassador of the Sultanate of Oman, distinguished guests, colleagues, and graduates. Very warm welcome to the 2026 University of Nicosia Medical School graduation ceremony. Dear graduates, many congratulations to all of you. This evening is an opportunity to celebrate a remarkable achievement, together with the family members and friends who have supported, encouraged, and believed in you throughout your journey. We are delighted to have so many of them here with us today. This ceremony recognizes the commitment, perseverance, and hard work that have brought you to this point. Everything you have achieved has been earned through your dedication and determination. Take time to enjoy this moment and reflect on a journey that has been as demanding as it has been rewarding. Since joining the medical school, you have accumulated invaluable experiences, built enduring friendships, learned to navigate challenges, and developed the knowledge, skills, and professional attributes that will accompany you throughout your careers. As you prepare to take your next steps, pause for a moment to appreciate how far you have come and all that you have accomplished. Through your engagement, achievements, and commitment, you have also contributed to the life of our medical school community and helped advance our mission of delivering outstanding education, advancing innovative research, and making a meaningful difference to the communities we serve. As many of you prepare to embark on a new chapter in your professional lives, the school itself has also entered an important new phase. This year marked the first year of implementation of our renewed integrated and case-based undergraduate entry MD curriculum, reflecting our ongoing commitment to innovation and excellence in medical education. This commitment to educational excellence has also been central to one of the most significant developments in the university's history, the establishment of UNIC Athens, the medical school has been at the forefront of this transformational endeavor, with the undergraduate entry MD program now being delivered in both Nicosia and Athens. This important milestone reflects the confidence placed in the quality, experience, and maturity of our school and its programs, and marks a significant new chapter in the university's evolution, creating fresh opportunities to contribute to healthcare education and innovation across the region. Research remains central to our mission and continues to grow in both scale and ambition. Our faculty increasingly work across disciplines and across university schools, recognizing that many of today's most pressing challenges require collaborative approaches and diverse expertise. This collaborative culture is reflected in initiatives such as One Health and in the growing breadth and impact of our research activities. It is increasingly reflected in success in securing competitive external funding and building new international partnerships. At the same time, the university is making significant investments in the future of research. Through UNIC Evolve, the university's flagship research and innovation initiative, we are building the foundations for the next phase of our research development. Central to this effort is the creation of advanced research infrastructure at UNIC Athens, a major investment that expands the research ecosystem of the medical school and reinforces our capacity to pursue discoveries that improve health and well-being in Cyprus, the region, and beyond. Research also remains an integral part of the student experience. Through the Student in Research program and other opportunities, increasing numbers of students engage in research projects, present their work at conferences, and contribute to scientific publications, enriching their education and strengthening their future career prospects. Alongside education and research, service to society remains a defining pillar of our medical school. The student-led mobile clinic continues to bring health screening and health promotion activities to remote communities and underserved populations. This year saw a renewed emphasis on engagement with schools, where our students delivered sessions on topics relevant to young people. Together with numerous charitable and volunteer initiatives, these activities reflect a culture of service that remains central to the identity of our medical school. Graduates, across the world, health systems are navigating profound and interconnected challenges: aging populations, widening health inequalities, emerging infectious threats, antimicrobial resistance, and the health impact of climate change continue to test healthcare systems and societies alike. At the same time, rapid advances in artificial intelligence, genomics, digital health, and data science are transforming how we understand disease, deliver care, and promote health. These developments hold enormous promise. They offer new opportunities to diagnose disease earlier, tailor treatments more precisely, improve access to care, and strengthen population health. Yet technology alone is never the answer. Progress will continue to depend on knowledgeable, compassionate, and ethically grounded professionals who can harness innovation wisely, always keeping patients and communities at the center of their work. Whether your future lies in clinical practice, research, primary care, public health, or health policy, you share a common purpose: to use knowledge, evidence, and innovation to improve lives and advance the health and well-being of society. And as you look ahead, you can also draw inspiration from Professor Eric Topol, whose remarkable contributions to medicine are being recognized today with an honorary doctorate from our university. Few have done more to advance our understanding of how emerging technologies can be used to improve healthcare while keeping patients at the center of medicine. We are delighted to welcome him to our medical school and to celebrate a career that exemplifies innovation, scientific excellence, and service to society. Graduates of medicine, let the needs of your patients guide every decision you make. Continue to learn, question, discover, and grow throughout your professional lives. Pursue knowledge with curiosity, engage in research that advances understanding, share what you learn with others, and above all, seek to relieve suffering and restore health. Medicine offers extraordinary privileges, accompanied by equally important responsibilities. Meet them with integrity, compassion, accountability, and unwavering commitment to excellence. Graduates of family medicine, your specialty lies at the very heart of effective healthcare systems. Through the relationships you build and the continuity of care you provide, you promote health, prevent disease, and support patients through every stage of life. Cherish this role and the trust it brings. Its impact extends far beyond individual consultations, strengthening families, communities, and health systems as a whole. Graduates of public health, your discipline reminds us that health is shaped not only by clinical care, but also by the environments in which people live, work, and age. Use your expertise in epidemiology, prevention, health promotion, and policy to address inequalities, improve population health, and help societies respond to emerging challenges. The contribution you make may not always be visible to a single patient, but it will be felt across entire communities and generations. And finally, graduates, as you embark on the next stage of your professional journeys, approach the future with confidence, purpose, and optimism. Embrace the opportunities ahead, remain open to learning, and never lose sight of the values that brought you to this point. Stay connected to the medical school. You'll always be a valued part of our community, and we look forward to following your achievements and celebrating your future successes. Once again, congratulations on all that you have accomplished. We wish you every success and fulfillment in the years ahead. Thank you very much. I would now like to invite the Rector of the University of Nicosia, Professor Philippos Bouyoutos.
Your Excellency, Ambassador of Oman, Honorable Minister of Interior, Honorable Minister of Health, distinguished guests, colleagues, proud family and friends of our graduates, welcome to today's graduation ceremony. Graduates of 2026, warm congratulations on reaching this milestone in your life. We are deeply proud of all you have achieved. Today, we recognize not only your academic accomplishments, but the journey that brought you to this moment. The late nights of study, countless hours of clinical practice, and your resolute commitment to excellence. We are grateful that you have joined us today to celebrate this achievement. As you reflect on your time at our university and our country, we hope that you will carry cherished memories as you move forward in your professional and personal lives. We have provided you with a multicultural educational environment that encourages academic freedom, integrity, meritocracy, transparency, cooperation, compassion, friendship, and understanding. An environment that creates a community of learning that celebrates diversity and inclusion. We are confident that you continue to uphold these values and principles, which form the foundation of our university. You are now stepping into a field that requires not only technical expertise, but also empathy, compassion, and dedication. Qualities that define great caregivers. The responsibility of healing, caring for, and improving lives is significant, and you have demonstrated that you are ready to meet it with integrity and purpose. Your chosen field is ever-evolving, driven by advancements in medical research, new treatments, and innovative technologies. We encourage you to embrace a mindset of lifelong learning, curiosity, and adaptability, so that you may be leaders in navigating these changes. By doing so, you will contribute to the transformation of healthcare, pushing the boundaries of what is possible through ethical and patient-centered approaches to innovation. We are now joining the labor market at indeed incredibly exciting times. Industry 5 and particularly the convergence of artificial intelligence and augmented reality revolutionizes not just your professional field, but the entire labor market and our society at large, impacting our lives in ways we might not even realize. As future leaders in medicine, you have a unique opportunity to exploit these disruptive technologies. And through an ethical, socially responsible, and patient-centered approach, contribute towards a more efficient and effective, but at the same time, a more caring healthcare system. Dear graduates, over the years, the University of Nicosia has attained significant achievements on the global stage. Ranked among the top 501 to 600 universities worldwide, and within the top 160 in the European Union, by the Times Higher Education World University Rankings 2026, we have demonstrated excellence in teaching, research, innovation, and societal impact. Our strong performance in the impact rankings, particularly with the good health and well-being sustainable development goals, we rank in the top 201 to 300 universities globally, reflects our shared dedication to creating a healthier and more equitable world. As part of our international vision and expansion, we established a campus in Athens this academic year, with the medical school and its medical degree program representing the flagship of our academic presence in Greece. Among the 12 reputable foreign universities that applied to establish a campus in Greece, only 4 received approval. Our university was one of these 4, the only one to secure accreditation of all its programs, and the only one to be approved to offer a medical degree program. We are very proud, and graduates, you should be very proud of our university. These accomplishments are a testament to the efforts of our faculty, staff, students, and alumni. As graduates, your hard work and contributions have helped solidify our university's reputation as a leader in higher education. You now join a distinguished global network of alumni who are making meaningful contributions to communities worldwide. Be proud ambassadors of our university. Let your work serve as a force for positive change, guided by compassion, purpose, and a deep commitment to making the world a better place. Make us even more proud of you. And please, do not forget us. We assure you that we'll continue improving our university so that the next time you visit, you will feel even prouder to be one of our graduates. Once again, we extend our warmest congratulations on your accomplishments, and we thank you for sharing your journey with us. Thank you. It is my honor now to call on stage the Honorable Minister of Health, Mr. Neophytos Charalambidis.
Your Excellency, Ambassador, dear Minister of Interior, distinguished Dean, Rector, members of faculty, graduates, families and friends, it is a great honor to join you today as we celebrate the graduation of a new generation of healthcare professionals from the medical school of the University of Nicosia. This ceremony marks the end of an important chapter, but even more importantly, it marks the beginning of a lifetime of service. For the graduates seated before us, this day marks the completion of a demanding journey. Years of study, clinical training, long nights, difficult examinations, and moments of self-doubt have led to this moment. Yet today is not only about what you have achieved, it is about the responsibility you are now ready to embrace as future healthcare professionals. Healthcare occupies a unique place in our societies because it brings together two qualities that rarely coexist so closely: scientific excellence and human connection. Every day, healthcare professionals are asked to make decisions based on evidence, knowledge, and judgment. At the same time, they are called upon to offer reassurance, compassion, and hope. Whatever path you choose within the health professions, each of you will contribute to improving and protecting the lives of others. This balance between science and humanity is what makes the health professions not only careers, but a public trust. Behind every graduate here today, stand many others who have made this achievement possible. To the parents, families, friends, mentors, and teachers, thank you for your encouragement, your sacrifices, and your confidence in these young professionals. Your support has shaped the people they have become and the professionals they are about to be. You're entering the health professions at a time of extraordinary change. Advanced technologies, including artificial intelligence, and transforming healthcare in ways that previous generations of professionals could hardly have imagined. At the same time, healthcare systems across Europe are facing growing pressures. Aging populations, chronic diseases, workforce shortages, and new cross-border health threats. As Cyprus' presidency of the Council of the European Union draws to a close, we can reflect with pride on the opportunity and the responsibility we have had to contribute to shaping the future of healthcare in Europe. Together with our European partners, we'll continue to strengthen preparedness, invest in prevention, accelerate digital transformation, and build health systems that are more resilient, more accessible, and more equitable. But regardless of how healthcare evolves, some things will remain unchanged. There will always be moments when the people you serve enter your clinic, laboratory, or any other care setting carrying more than symptoms or test results. They may be carrying fear, uncertainty, or questions they struggle to put into words. Sometimes they may simply need someone to listen. In those moments, your expertise will guide your decisions. Your humanity will shape the quality of care and the support you provide. No technology, however advanced, can replace the value of being fully present for another human being. In Cyprus, we have placed health and education among our highest national priorities. Through the General Healthcare System, YESI, we have made important progress towards ensuring universal access to care. We continue to invest in health education, clinical training, research, and innovation because strong health systems depend on capable and committed professionals across all disciplines. The Ministry of Health works closely with academic institutions, including, of course, University of Nicosia, to ensure that health education reflects the realities of modern healthcare and prepares future professionals not only for the challenges of today, but also for those we cannot yet foresee. Dear graduates, you belong to a generation that has witnessed firsthand how quickly the world can change. You have seen how a health crisis can affect every aspect of our societies. You have seen the extraordinary commitment of healthcare professionals and the importance of public trust in science and institutions. These experiences have shaped your understanding of what it means to serve. As you begin this next chapter, remain open to learning from every patient, every colleague, and every experience. Healthcare does not stand still, and neither should those who serve within it. The European Union is built on values of solidarity, equity, and respect for human dignity. These values are not expressed only in policies or declarations. They are reflected in everyday decisions, in how we care for those who are vulnerable, how we address inequalities, and how we ensure that progress benefits everyone. As healthcare professionals, we will help give practical meaning to those values. Today, you leave this university with knowledge, skills, and qualifications, but you also leave with something less visible and equally important: the confidence that others will place in you. Patients, families, and communities will trust you at some of the most vulnerable moments in their lives. They will remember not only your expertise, but also whether you listened, whether you explained, and whether you cared. Honor the trust with humility. Protect it with integrity. Strengthen it through compassion. Yet, there will always be moments that no technology can replace. The moment when a patient looks to you for reassurance before receiving difficult news. The moment when a family member asks a question that has no easy answer. The moment when simply being present matters as much as any treatment or any intervention. In those moments, your knowledge and expertise will guide you, but your humanity will make the difference. Your ability to listen carefully, to communicate honestly, and to stand before those you serve with empathy and integrity will remain at the heart of healthcare. These qualities cannot be measured by an examination or replaced by technology, yet they often make the greatest difference. That is the enduring strength of the health professions, and that is now your responsibility. Congratulations on your achievement. As you leave this university today, remember that your qualifications have earned you the opportunity to serve, but it is your character that will define the impact you make. May you approach your work with humility and compassion, continue learning throughout your careers, and never lose sight of the privilege and responsibility that come with caring for others. I wish you every success in your journey ahead. Thank you very much.
Members of the Rectorate, distinguished faculty, dear graduates, and honored guests. I have the privilege of presenting the graduates of the 6-year Doctor of Medicine program, class of 2026. Dear graduates, your dedication to medical excellence throughout these years has been exemplary. Today marks not just the culmination of your medical education, but the beginning of your journey as physicians. Your achievements reflect both your academic rigor and your commitment to the medical profession. On behalf of the University of Nicosia Medical School, I present the candidates for the 6-year Doctor of Medicine degree, class of 2026. And I will now call on the Dean and the Rector to present the awards. Ahmed Karim Bandadin Ibrahim. Ahmed Maisara Maher Hashem Nezmedi. Akil Shirin. Al-Balushi Fars Abdul Majid. Al-Balushi Zainab Youssef. Al-Darwashi Lamis Masood Fadhil. Al-Humaydi Abdul Aziz Saud Mohammed. Al-Kamashki Nur Adil Ali. Al-Kamzari Ali. Al-Kamzari Khaled Ali Mohammed. Mohammed is also the recipient of the Sir Sarabadam Arul Kumaran Prize in Obstetrics and Gynecology. Al-Habashi Rudaina Abdul Majid Said. Al-Lawadi Tasnim Mohammed Abdul Baki. Al-Kasimi Mariam Kasim Mohammed. Al-Rashdi Asifa Said Amir Said. Al-Shareki Ahmed Mohammed Zahir Salim. Alam Adam. Alexopoulou Maria. Al-Khokani Wayam Suleiman Saif. Al-Maskari Jumana Said Nasser. Al-Rabadi Jessica Mohanad Jiris. Al-Rashdi Al-Anud Youssef. Al-Rawahi Hiba Mohammed Saleh. Anastopoulos Nikolaos. Angeliniadis Anna. Angeliniadis Georgia. Angelopoulou Isabella May. Apostolou Nicole. Achori Eunice Esther. Ayad Natalie George. Ais Abdullah Riyad. Belfi Sabrina Brigida Josefina. Bengalia Rehan. Biton Liran. Bosquiero Alice. Brion's Kaylee Rose. Buba Bello Aisha Yasmin. Cardos Kevin Max. Honda Maria Magdalini. Χριστοδούλου Αλεξάνδρα. Daher Habib. Ευσταθιάδης Θεόδωρος Κωνσταντίνος. Eltesauki Ahmed Khaled. Elkazar Sara. Sara is also the recipient of the Dr. Eleftherios Eleftheriou Memorial Prize in Medical Ethics and Behavioral Sciences. Elabib Yassin. Faka Karim. Φαρμακά Σοφία. Frohnman Eleanor. Φρονίστα Μαρία Χριστίνα. Γαλάνη Στυλιανή. Γεωργακοπούλου Ελένη. Γκαράιπερ Φαϊζάλ Οσάμα Σουλτάν. Godra Ibani Ko. Godra Garlin Ko. Georgiakas Nikolaos. Haddad Etienne Noel. Hajicharalambos Andreas. Hajir May Youssef Hassan. Holmes Larissa Christine. Isa Maria. Iwer Abdul Rahman. Καλογύρου Εκατερίνη Νίκη. Καπελίδου Ηλιάνα. Κατσανεβάκης Παναγιώτης. Κάγιαν Ντένις. Καν Ντανιγιάλ Σαρουά. Καν Οζαΐρ Αχμέτ. Καν Shehryar Ahmed. Khorshed Mohammed Safa. Kifle Amanuel Mengistu. Κοντομισοπούλου Νικολέτσα Νικόλια. Κοσμάς Βασίλειος. Κούλη Άλλη. Λατσέπο Μπέρτα Σένα. Λέμος Τιβάνια Σενίρα Ντακρούς. Mabariki Taisir. Manoli Emiliana. Marhan Jafar. Martin Charles John. McGovern Carl Gabriel. Μετρίδης Αχιλλέας. Molloy Ethan Mark. Mukala Sheila. Najib Neha. Naga Angeliki. Newton Toby Illingworth John. Nikolopoulos Dimitrios. Νικολοπούλου Αγλαΐα. Νούριταλ Έμα Ιωάννα Μπέλεν. Οικονομίδη Χριστίνα. Ouma Faith Howie. Owais Swad. Παναγιώτου Εμιλιανός. Παστέλη Μαρία. Πιτσέτο Έμιλι Ρόους. Πενέρο Κρέγκ Μάικολ. Pollard Jalen Tyler. Kaitauka Aya Amchad. Kaituka Shashem Amjad. Rotelli Paul. Saantidin Rawan. Sachdev Prakriti. Saeb Hala. Sale Elia. Shah Neil. Sindiki Muhammad Hassan. Spiridis Kostas. Strand Anders Christian Astrup. Τάκη Χριστόφορος. Telegraph Giselle Suhail Anton. Θωμόπουλος Αθανάσιος. Toraresen Linda Marie. Tsevdos Dimitrios. Tsinikos Dimitrios. Uralevich Alon. Erkhard Keaton Henry. Βαριανός Φίβος. Βασιλείου Φώτιος. Γιουάχπα Νικόλ Μάκετ Γιούσεφ. West Olivia. Γιάλουρος Καλίνικος. Yusuf Yasmin Amand Mohammed. Zakash Yelina. Zulberg Jesse Lee. This concludes the presentation of the six-year Doctor of Medicine degree, class of 2026. I now invite Dr. Chloe Antoniou to present the graduates of the five-year Doctor of Medicine program.
Members of the Rectorate, distinguished faculty, dear graduates, honored guests. It is my honor to present the first graduating class of the graduate entry five-year Doctor of Medicine program, class of 2026. Today marks a defining moment for our medical school and most importantly for our first graduating class. Dear graduates, your journey has demanded unwavering dedication, resilience, and academic excellence. The achievement represents not only your personal triumph, but also the steadfast support of your families and the guidance of your educators. As you transition from students to medical practitioners, you join a distinguished lineage of healthcare professionals from the University of Nicosia. May I invite the Rector and the Dean to approach the stage to congratulate the graduates. On behalf of the University of Nicosia Medical School, I proudly present the candidates for the 5-year graduate entry Doctor of Medicine degree class of 2026. Agam Ohayon Paz. Paz is also the recipient of the Dr. Eleftherios Eleftheriou Memorial Prize in Medical Ethics and Behavioral Sciences. Avrahami Shif Michal. Brown Timothy Robert. Gramatikov Nikola Mikhailov. Gabai Adi. Halachmi Anna. Kligar Noam. Noam is also the recipient of the Sir Sabaratnam Arul Kuramaran Prize in Obstetrics and Gynecology. Kotesh Aya. Mayer Mehrav. Moshkovich Ilana. Ohayon Galadiuk Yekaterina Tohar. Oka Reina Shenef. Risk Lisa. Tal Coral Miriam. Tenenhouse Noah. Simei Stephanie. Turkson Georgina Mokua. This concludes the presentation of the class of 2026 5-year graduate entry Doctor of Medicine degree. I now invite Dr. Eleni Tolma to present the graduates of the master degree programs.
Hi, good evening. Members of the Rectorate, distinguished faculty, dear graduates, and honored guests. It is my honor to present the graduates of our 2 master programs from the Department of Primary Care and Population Health. The Master of Science in Family Medicine equips practitioners with evidence-based approaches to primary care. Our graduates qualified to apply for international membership of the Royal College of General Practitioners of the United Kingdom upon completing the first 2 semesters and meeting clinical experience requirements. The Master of Public Health program is built on the 3 pillars of public health practice, health improvement, and health services provision. It puts a strong emphasis on epidemiology and prevention of both non-communicable and infectious diseases, preparing practitioners for roles in global public health. Tonight marks a significant milestone, not only for our graduates and their families, but also for our department as we celebrate our collective academic achievements. May I invite the Rector and Dean to approach the stage. On behalf of the University of Nicosia Medical School, I present the following candidates for their respective degrees. To those of you joining us online from around the world, we extend our warmest congratulations. Master of Science in Family Medicine, Dimitriou Nicolas. Knowles Daniel Devet. Main Amélie Lisa. Master of Public Health, Rodosthenos Ephraim. Yacoub Dina. And this concludes the presentation of the 2026 Master Program graduates. I now invite Dr. Sotiris Demosthenou to present the highest academic excellence award.
Members of the Rectorate, distinguished faculty, dear graduates, and our guests. The Peter Koppelman and Andreas Haralambous Founders Prize represents the highest academic distinction offered by the medical school. This prestigious award is shared between the graduates of the 2 programs of the Doctor of Medicine degree, the undergraduate and graduate paths who have achieved the highest cumulative scores in their respective programs. The prize was established through a generous donation by the late Professor Peter Koppelman and Professor Andreas Haralambous, whose visionary leadership led to the establishment of our medical school in 2011. Professor Koppelman, as principal of St. George's University of London, and Professor Haralambous, as executive dean of the medical school, worked together to create what has become a center of medical excellence in Cyprus. May I invite the rector and the dean to congratulate our prize recipients. The Peter Koppelman and Andreas Haralambous Founders Prize for the Doctor of Medicine undergraduate entry program is awarded to Elgazar Sara. The Peter Koppelman and Andreas Haralambous Founders Prize for the Doctor of Medicine graduate entry program is awarded to Grammatikov Nikola Mikhailov. This concludes the presentation of the Founders Prize. I now invite Professor Zoe Dorothea Parna, Associate Dean for Research, to present the Honorary Award of the evening.
Members of the Rectorate, distinguished faculty, dear graduates and honored guests. Following the recommendation of the faculty, the University of Nicosia has conferred the degree of Doctor of Science Medicine honoris causa on Professor Eric Topol. This distinction is awarded in recognition of a career that has had a profound and lasting impact on modern medicine. Professor Topol has stood at the forefront of several major transformations in healthcare. Trained as a cardiologist, he first came to international prominence through research that helped improve the treatment of heart disease and contributed to better outcomes for patients around the world. Over the time, his work expanded far beyond one specialty and helped open new paths in genomics, preventive medicine, and the use of digital tools in clinical care. What makes Professor Topol's contribution especially significant is the way he has consistently linked scientific progress with the practical needs of patients and physicians. He has championed a vision of medicine that is more precise, more preventive, and more responsive to the individual. At a time of rapid technological change, he has remained focused on a simple but vital principle: innovation must serve human care. As a scientific leader, he has also helped shape institutions and influence generations. At the Cleveland Clinic, he founded the Lerner College of Medicine, creating an environment designed to train future physician scientists and strengthen the connection between discovery and practice. Through an extraordinary body of scholarship, public engagement, and mentorship, he has helped define important conversations about the future of healthcare. In recent years, Professor Topol has become one of the most respected international voices on artificial intelligence, wearable technologies, and the role of data in medicine. His work has encouraged the medical profession to embrace new possibilities while preserving compassion, judgment, and trust at the center of care. For his exceptional contributions to cardiovascular science, translational medicine, digital health, and the thoughtful advancement of medicine, the University of Nicosia is proud to honor Professor Eric Topol today. Dear Rector, dear Dean, dear Professor Topol, could you please approach the stage? Dear Rector, I request that by the authority of the Senate, you admit Professor Eric Topol to the degree of Doctor of Science Medicine honoris causa. Dear Professor Topol, may I now invite you to deliver the commencement speech.
Rector Putaz, Executive Vice President, Health, Andreas Haralambous, Dean Nidis, faculty, the UNIC Medical School graduating class of 2026, their families and friends, thank you for having me at this momentous occasion. Congratulations to the graduates, new doctors of medicine, new masters of public health and masters of science and family medicine. All of you have worked so hard and long to reach this remarkable milestone, ready to launch your career. You come from dozens of countries. You should be exceedingly proud. Can we have all the parents of these graduates stand to acknowledge their phenomenal support over the years that helped make this day and achievement possible? To celebrate and congratulate you too. Please give it up for them. You, the graduates, are a new generation of physicians and scientists entering a world in transition for which there are equal doses of excitement and fear, an era of transformation that has been characterized as the fourth industrial revolution, where there is the blurring of the boundaries between the digital, physical, and biological worlds, no less for what is true or false, real or fake. Before we get to this, let's talk about the essentiality of medicine and life science, where we have been until recent years to set the stage for where we are headed. You and I share a common goal: to promote human health, be it at the individual patient level or at the grander, at-scale population level. The mission is noble because there is nothing more precious than our health. Every one of us will be a patient, if not already, someday in the future, confronting significant medical challenges. What do we want? A doctor who cares for us, a human being with expertise who we can trust, yes, trust, who listens to our concerns with a healing touch, who has presence when we are together, and communicates openly and with empathy. We crave a deep connection to the person who will have our back when we may be facing a new serious diagnosis like cancer or a neurodegenerative disease, who can comfort us, who will be there at a time of need, and in the future, as I will get to, will help us prevent the disease that we are at risk for. And on the life science side, we seek people who are dedicated, searching for the truth, challenging dogma, and making an impact by discovery of things which will prevent disease, lead to improved treatments, or even cures. To improve the human condition, be it physical or mental health, or ideally both, and extend health span, quality of life for all of us. These fundamental goals will never change. Let me repeat, never change. Allow me to review my zigzag journey in medicine. I graduated medical school 47 years ago, long before any of you were born. That makes me feel very, very old. At least I'm not using a cane, which is how older adults are always depicted in the figures of medical articles. That isn't fair. During medical school, a mentor instilled in me the importance of reading. Before going on hospital rounds, we would go to the library and read journals for 1 hour. Keeping up on the accumulation of medical knowledge and progress became embedded in my daily life, something I dedicate nearly every day, even on weekends and holidays. Some of you might consider that qualifies me as an extremist. During my internal medicine training at University of California, San Francisco, I met my hero and most influential mentor, Dr. Kanu Chatterjee, as a cardiologist who directed the coronary care unit. He rounded with us each day, listening and examining patients with the most impressive clinical skills I've ever seen. But what really got to me was he cried when a patient's status was deteriorating or died. Although I had never envisioned becoming a cardiologist, he told me I had to. Just a reminder here, you will all be mentors in the future for the next generation of physicians and scientists. So don't forget your influence can be profound. These were heady days in cardiology with the first two-dimensional echo, coronary angioplasty, clot-dissolving drugs to stop a heart attack in its tracks. I went on to train in cardiology at Johns Hopkins and led a study with TPA, a clot buster, to treat heart attacks for the first time. This led to my first encounter with the media. I told the Baltimore Sun newspaper reporter that before we gave the drug, we numbed up the groin so we could insert a catheter to take pictures of the heart artery and find the clot. The next day, the headline of the newspaper was on this work and included, Topol said the catheter was inserted into the genital tract and snaked up into the heart. My colleagues made fun of me as being the first urocardiologist. I learned how careful we have to be in communicating with the media and the public. I've had 3 jobs since. The University of Michigan for 6 years, Cleveland Clinic for 14 years, and now Scripps Research for 20 years. Some say I reinvented myself with each job. First, a cardiac catheterization lab director doing procedures to deblock arteries, then studying the genetics of heart attack and atherosclerosis, and now AI's role in medicine. But the truth was, I didn't reinvent myself at all. I just followed the adage to stay ahead. I know ice hockey is a very small niche sport in Cyprus. Understandable, given the island's averages 340 days of sunshine a year. But the famous Gretzky saying, "I skate to where the puck is going to be, not where it has been," has always stuck with me. Here again, a major lesson: not to be afraid of changing lanes, pursuing a new area along the course of your career. It can be invigorating. During COVID, with no background in infectious disease or epidemiology, I became a COVIDologist, tracking the new findings and insights on a daily basis. That's when I learned how well Cyprus was doing in the pandemic, a top 10 country in the world for its performance. The United States was ranked 94th. Yeah, you don't ever want to be bored, feel like you're doing the same thing. So as you go forward, think about a pivot in the years ahead. Always be excited about what you are doing, since medicine and life science offers a smorgasbord of opportunities to pursue. The one thing that has stood out as my favorite throughout these years and jobs is patient care. Helping patients stay or get healthy is our noble mission, and we can learn so much from each patient for what is important, not just for them, but for shaping our research efforts, the unmet needs in medicine. That brings us to the concept of the triple threat in medicine: caring for patients, impactful research, and education. Back in 2004, I was the founder of a new medical school at Cleveland Clinic. At the time, the first new medical school in the United States for 26 years. Your medical school is much newer, 15 years in, which is a great advantage because newer schools start with a clean slate, not bogged down by decades of a curriculum that is so hard to change. One key to education is being able to talk to lay people, those with no background in science. A fundamental goal is that whenever you communicate results of your research or give a presentation, it is always at the level anyone will understand, without jargon. I give the same talk, same slides, whether it's a group of scientists or people uninitiated to life science. But now there's a quadruple threat: communicating with the public. I didn't learn that until I was 50, when I wrote an op-ed in the New York Times about the Vioxx medicine debacle. You can get started now. If you haven't already, in this era of pervasive misinformation and disinformation, it is imperative that each of us stand up for truth and facts. If we did, we wouldn't be crowded out by those who have malicious intent, subscribe to or propagate conspiracy theories, challenging the medical community, and eroding our trust. In your career ahead, please consider taking this on, be it by op-eds in newspapers, social media, podcasts, YouTube videos, or whatever works. We need all the help we can get. Your audience is not just your peers, a microcosm. It is the public. So please keep that in mind. I know the dean and the faculty have strived to create an innovative curriculum here, and shifting to what is in the public discourse now, let's pivot to the technology opportunities and challenges that lie ahead for you. There's a backlash against AI, which is understandable given its threat to jobs and even doomsday scenarios, such as facilitating bioweapons. But our world of medicine is different when it comes to the benefit to risk ratio of AI. Take it from the leaders of the field, who include Geoffrey Hinton and Demis Hassabis, the both Nobel laureates for their seminal AI contributions. Hinton said, "I always pivot to medicine as an example of all the good it can do, because almost everything it's going to do there is going to be good." Hassabis believes the end of disease now is within reach. Dario Amodei, the leader of Anthropic, believes AI will cure most cancers, prevent Alzheimer's, and double the human lifespan. That is much too rosy, but you get the gist. Medicine is center stage for where AI has the most transformative potential. We already are seeing this, some of this at least, take hold. Using AI to capture the ambient conversation during a clinic visit, the automated note is high quality, useful for the patient with audio links to review after the encounter to clear any confusion or something forgotten. Moreover, these synthetic notes drive downstream tasks like follow-up appointments, lab tests, consults, procedures, medications, and nudging the patient after the visit about things that were discussed, such as more exercise or taking blood pressure measurements. Several randomized trials are showing elimination of hours of time for physicians picking at keyboards. This welcome relief of clerical work will substantially increase as this becomes standard practice. Improving morale will help address the global crisis of physician burnout. Using AI to get a concise, comprehensive, and accurate summary of a patient's medical history is now feasible. No less immediate access to relevant information to help guide a patient's diagnostic workup or treatment. Well, before the era of generative AI took off, or what is also referred to as large language models, back around the time when this medical school began in 2011, there was deep learning for images. This led to the proof of superhuman vision, that AI could see things that medical experts will never see. The retina photo may be the best example because the AI can detect the risk of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's disease many years before there are any symptoms, the risk of heart attacks and strokes, the potential for kidney and liver disease, and how well blood pressure and glucose are being controlled, and the list goes on. What is in those pixels that AI can interpret but we cannot see is remarkable. But it's not just the retina, it's every type of medical image, including scans, electrocardiograms, pathology slides, and skin lesions. There's even been a randomized trial of over 100,000 women in Sweden who had their mammogram interpreted by a radiologist plus an AI compared to 2 radiologists. The AI helped pick up nearly 30% more breast cancers and also helped prevent new breast cancers during follow-up without any increase in false positives and a 44% reduction of workflow time. Similarly, across 44 randomized trials, colonoscopy machine vision helped detect about 30% more precancerous adenomatous polyps than what gastroenterologists alone picked up. This jump in accuracy with the help from AI is stunning. We, the humans in the medical community, don't like to acknowledge our error rate. In the United States alone, there are an estimated 12 million diagnostic errors each year, which leads to disability or death in about 800,000 people. There's also the public-facing side of AI, giving patients more autonomy to look into their diagnosis, have AI review their labs, their treatment plan, or help prepare or better understand a clinic visit. Although there are no clinical trials yet to prove net benefit, this has taken off, and healthcare prompts are now at the top of the list for generative AI prompts. Each of the big tech companies, OpenAI, Anthropic, Microsoft, Google, and Amazon, have introduced an AI health platform, aspiring to become the person's health coach, ingesting all of their health and sensor data. They have not fulfilled that objective by any measure, but there's fierce, ongoing competition to that end. With all that's happening in AI, it's critical to review the harm potential. We can't tell what is real, human-produced, or fake AI-generated, be it with text, photographs, music, speech, or videos. When I published Super Agers last year, there were more than 12 books that were made by AI using my name on the cover, and Super Agers including cookbooks, and I can't even cook, and even a memoir. During a clinic visit, a patient of mine who bought the phony memoir told me he thought it had a lot of inaccuracies. At the time, I didn't even know the book existed, but I found it on Amazon. Recently, a totally fraudulent AI-generated article that I had never seen was published with me as the first author from a fake journal that had to be taken down. I hope you know that I wrote every word of this address. Yes. But these deep fakes are just one dimension of many other very troubling issues, like compromise of privacy and security of our precious health data, the potential for exacerbating inequalities, the intrinsic bias of AI models embedded in our culture, the potential for adversarial attacks of AI models. We've already seen preliminary concerns that there could be de-skilling of clinicians or never skilling of young physicians and scientists in your generation who rely too heavily on AI. These important liabilities have to be systematically addressed. Let's be optimistic and say they will be. What's next? Where will we be in medicine and life science in 2040? Today in medicine, we are basically in treat mode. There are few cures. There is very little being done to prevent the major age-related diseases, cancer, cardiovascular, and neurodegenerative. In aggregate, they make up nearly 80% of our loss of health span. The approximate 15-year gap between our average health span and lifespan. Some would call it sick span. This is what I am so excited about. By 2040, we will have a way to prevent these three diseases, which we are starting to see now. Let's take Alzheimer's disease, perhaps the most dreaded disease of all. Now we have a breakthrough blood test called p-tau217, which tells us about the risk of a person developing this disease at least 15 to 20 years ahead of any mild cognitive impairment. In a high-risk person who has a family history, an ApoE4 genotype, a high polygenic risk score, the p-tau plus the person's age tells us when symptoms will likely show up. That gives us plenty of time to come up with the best preventive strategy. We've just started a clinical trial of 1,200 people aged 60 and older at high risk to determine the impact of aggressive lifestyle improvement with 24/7 coaching on physical activity, sleep, and diet with controls. We've already have seen results from small studies for exercising, reducing p-tau levels, which should be a building block for other preventive drugs. I call them PREV meds to ultimately prevent this disease. Who knew? Maybe the Mediterranean diet will be the best PREV med of all. Perhaps even the GLP-1 drugs like Ozempic, which blocks brain inflammation, will be effective here. For cancer, we can also determine who is at high risk by genetics, that is by a polygenic risk score and a genome sequence, but now also by proteins. A remarkable study using AI found 14 proteins from a blood test that predicts lung cancer, even in non-smokers, and a drug that was effective in preventing the cancer from developing. We also have ongoing clinical trials of cancer preventive vaccines, which will be routinely used in the future to maintain a high level of protection for a person's immune system, prevent the process known as immunosenescence. We don't even have a way in the clinic to assess a person's immune system status today, but that, along with different organ and cellular clocks that determine their pace of aging, will be the norm and checked at least on a yearly basis. And now that we are on to preventing and treating inflammation of arteries with straightforward ways of identifying people at high risk of heart disease, we will be able to make a huge dent in cardiovascular disease. Just think of the one-and-done CRISPR genome editing shot that profoundly and durably reduces LDL cholesterol, and how that breakthrough will be routinely applied to prevent heart disease and many other diseases that I won't have time to get into today. You're probably thankful for that. Yes. All this prediction will be enabled by AI. We have seen in recent months what are getting known as large health models, whereby instead of tokenizing words like ChatGPT does, the model encodes health data from many layers and can precisely predict what a person's health arc will be over the next 10 to 20 years. This represents huge progress, since up until now, we could only know if someone was at high risk. But now we are starting to determine when. This gives us a new runway at the individual level to prevent a disease many years before it would strike. I hope I've got you excited for what's in store for medicine and life science during your career. I would love to trade places with you and be able to see all this through and practice medicine, do science, when all of this becomes the norm, when we make the big pivot to prevention. Before closing, let me circle back to the most important thing. Not just promote the health of our patients, not just do the science and research to extend the health span of the population, but it's about caring for patients. Back in 1927, Francis Peabody wrote a paper in JAMA with the simple and profound conclusion: one of the essential qualities of the clinician is interest in humanity. For the secret of the care of the patient is in caring for the patient. I leave you with that. One thing to remember from this great privilege of addressing you here on this beautiful island of Cyprus, birthplace of Aphrodite, and today birthplace of a new generation of healers. And wishing you all the very best in your careers, in your lives, and the families who supported you. Thank you.
Dear graduates of the Doctor of Medicine programs, this moment marks your formal entry into the medical profession. Please rise and join me in reciting the Hippocratic Oath, a pledge that has guided physicians for generations. I swear to fulfill, to the best of my ability and judgment, this covenant. Dear colleagues, dear doctors, today you join a noble profession. As you embark on your medical careers, may the principles of this oath guide your practice. Congratulations and well done.
We have now reached the end of the graduation ceremony. Please stand for the exit of the academic procession.